So hello everybody, welcome back. So this is part 2 to how to build confidence. If anybody was here for the first video, I did a first part of 1 to 5 actions, 1 to 6 actions actually, that I've been working on to build confidence. If you want to check that, I'm going to put the link up here. So check out the first 1 to 6 comments. So we're going to get straight into point 7. Number 7, and this is a really big one for me. Keep small promises. Keep small promises to yourself. The reason why most of us do not have confidence, and the reason why I did not have confidence, is because that I did everything for everybody else and nothing for myself. If someone asked me if they needed help to maybe plan their birthday party, or maybe they were looking for a restaurant to go to, or they needed an outfit, or they needed help to decorate, I will be there. I would never let them down, because for me, I'm a woman of my word and I can't break my word. But I broke words to myself all the time. And if you are somebody that knows how to keep promises to other people, keeps your word to other people, but don't know how to keep promises to yourself, and don't know how to keep the word to yourself, you will lack confidence within yourself, because you will lose trust within yourself. Confidence is built on the fact that people can trust you. Your workplace has confidence in your ability because it trusts you, because time and time again you have proven that you're gonna get stuff done, that you say what you're gonna do, or you do what you're gonna say. You say what you're going to do, yeah. But when you are somebody that doesn't know how to do it to themselves, you will not trust yourself. When you are somebody that breaks promise to yourself, you are going to look at yourself and think to myself, why would I have confidence in you? Why would I have trust in you? You can't keep promises to yourself. You don't go to bed on time. You don't drink your water. You don't do that passion project. You don't go and, you always, betray yourself. You're always running after that guy, even though you say you don't like him. He treats you like rubbish, but you go after him. You date unavailable men. And the list is endless. You learn to abandon yourself for the sake of keeping other people happy, keeping other people comfortable. Maybe at the fact of like being a people pleaser or being a caregiver. But until you learn that you are your number one, you are the person that you are your number one. You are the person that you need to convince that you are trustworthy. You are the number one person that you need to convince that you are trustworthy. You're not here to go and be trustworthy to your parents, to be trustworthy to your brothers and sisters, to be trustworthy to your friends, to be trustworthy to your church, to be trustworthy to your workplace. You need to build trustworthiness within yourself, because that's all that actually matters. Whether it is drinking 2 liters of water, whether it be I'm going for a walk every single day, whether it be I'm working out at the gym 2-3 times a week, wherever it is, start small, but tell yourself that no matter what, I'm going to do this for me. Because the same way that I want to be reliable to somebody else, I want to be reliable to me. And so learn to be reliable to yourself. Keep those promises. Number 8, success and confidence need consistent effort. The same example that I gave. If you're going to the gym, you don't build muscle from one session. You don't lose fat from going to the gym once. You don't become a great MUA by just doing makeup to one person. You don't become a singer by just singing one song. You don't become a chef by just cooking one meal. You don't do anything by just doing it once. Everything needs a consistent effort. Do not be discouraged if you start something and you are rubbish. Be rubbish. Be an amateur. Be a beginner. Learn to humble yourself and understand that you are just starting out, and just be consistent. The more you do something, the more you start to problem solve and realize that, oh, maybe I can do this better. Maybe there's a workaround. Maybe I can add this. Maybe I can take this away. Maybe I can ask for help here. Maybe I can learn to do this. You will start to naturally problem solve and start to perfect whatever you're doing over time. But you won't build consistency if every single time you're stopping, you're starting, you're stopping and starting, you're stopping and starting. And then you will lose momentum. You will start to get better over time. You might not get to your destination as quick as you want to, but you will eventually get there if you keep on putting consistent effort over time. And actually, it also ties up to what I just said before. You want to be reliable. There are people in my life that I don't think they're reliable because they showed up once. They're reliable to me because they showed that in bad times, in good times, in and out of season, that they were going to be there. And that's why you need to be consistent, so you can actually show and prove to yourself that you can actually do it. You're not going to get the results if you actually keep on jumping ship. Number 9, there's chaos before clarity. I don't like mess, you know. I don't like mess. I grew up in a household that mess wasn't acceptable. Everything had to be in its order. Everything had to be in its place. Everything had to be clean and tidy. And there was no room for chaos. And again, and this is why perfectionists, the people that want to make sure that things run smoothly before they start, they don't want to have everything in order, they want to have all of their ducks in a row, that they want to make sure that they have everything in perfectly lined up, that there is no mess. But the truth of the matter, there is always going to be mess before there's clarity. There's always going to be mess before there's clarity. For any of you guys who have moved homes, when you are packing, there is mess. But the biggest mess is when you actually get into a new place. Yeah? When you get into your new home. And then you're just you're overwhelmed. You're like, where is everything gonna go? You don't know where the locations are. And you're probably gonna live in and out of boxes for weeks. And sometimes it can even take months, depending on how big your home is or how much time you have or the capacity in which you have. It's not nice. But if you think that you're going to live in and out of boxes all your life, you're short-sighted. You don't realize that it's only now. You're only in and out of boxes now because you transitioned. What you need to understand is that just like a bow and arrow, it gets pulled back. And it feels as if you're being pulled back. And it feels as if you're going backward. It feels messy. It feels like I should really be going forward. And that's what chaos feels like. Chaos feels as if you're being pulled back. It feels as if you're being held back. It feels as if things are not really working out for you. But then when you get released, you don't know how far you're going to get. You get to your aim. And that's exactly what it feels like. Sometimes just do. Even if it's messy, even if it's uncreated, even if it doesn't look great, even if it doesn't look inspirational, even if you have to look as if you're going backwards, just do it. Clarity will come. You will gain focus as you step forward. Number 10 is a big one. Your environment shapes you. If you think of a plant is in a pot and it's growing, and then it starts to overgrow, it starts to come out of the pot. The plants are starting to hang over the pot. And then you realize that, gosh, if I keep it in this pot, it's going to overflow. It's going to be cramped. It's not going to grow upright anymore. It's not going to grow in actually the position or direction in which it needs to. It actually needs to be put into a new pot, into a bigger surface, into a place where it has more space to actually grow. So many of us are in environments that's keeping us stuck. It's keeping us suffocated. We can't go further than we have known. People won't allow you to expand. People won't allow you to think bigger or dream bigger. There's some people in your family that's like, you can only work in this particular field. You can only earn this amount of money. You can actually only work in this particular industry, because that's what they grew up. That's the limited information that they had, and they want to pass it on to you. When you actually start to venture out and build relationships with people who are doing more than you, who actually run businesses, who actually earn a particular salary, who actually do a career that you want to do, you realize that that is actually possible for you. I didn't start to earn a certain amount of money until I actually had a candid conversation with my friend. And she was just like, why can't you earn more than you do? And I was like, oh yeah, because I've just never earned that much before. I don't know if I've got the capacity. I don't know if I've got the talent or whatever. Like, it's just not something that I thought of. Until I had that conversation, I earned over a certain amount of money. When I had that conversation, I went and my mind was just expanded. I said, whoa, I can earn XXX. I can earn this. I can do like it just, I was just blown. And from that day on forward, I never made less than a certain amount of money. I did not know what I can earn until I was exposed by somebody else. That's why it is imperative. You have to hang around with people that's not in your circle. I know you love your old friends. I know you love your family. I know you love your siblings. I know you love your cousins. I know you love the area in which you've lived in, but you have to move out of it. You need people who are doing better than you. Do not be afraid or shy about hanging around with people who are more elevated, who are in particular positions or in particular places. It's because all they're showing you that is possible. If it's possible for them, it's possible for you. Be expanded. And number 11, less noise and more focus. For many of us, we don't know how to be bored. We don't know how to be bored. We don't know how to be lonely. We don't know how to be sad. And all of these because they create a negative emotion within our body. And then we try to obviously get out of that negative emotion. And then it creates a lot of noise. When we go on social media, when we start to hang around with certain people, when we no longer lonely and we go out or we go shopping or whatever, it fills us up and then we become happy. But there is a reason why those negative emotions actually happen. It actually allows us to actually go into a mode where we start to look inwards. And when we start to look inwards, we actually start to create solutions to gain clarity. And when we don't have clarity, we don't know how to move. Have you ever known some people that they're just busy? Every day they're busy. And you're thinking, are they even accomplishing anything? Are they getting anything done? Are they actually becoming better? Are they actually becoming wiser? They're not. They're just busy people. And I was one of those people that I was just busy. I was doing so much stuff, but I wasn't accomplishing anything. I thought as if I needed to do more to accomplish more. But what I really need is that I needed to be focused on what I need to do. I need to know what my destination was. I needed to know what my aim was, so I knew what route to actually go and take. I needed to understand that I wanted to earn this money. I wanted to live this lifestyle. I wanted to be friends with that person. I wanted to be this way. And then I created a system to actually get there. But until I get clarity, I didn't know what I was doing. And that's why the Bible says that without a vision, the people perish. People perish. People don't do things because they don't know what they're working towards. If I don't know that I'm working towards losing 20 kg, I'm going to eat anyway. I'm going to eat anyhow. I'm going to drink anyhow. If my destination isn't to be self-employed or to have my own business, then I'm going to be hanging around with friends all the time, going out parties, doing this, whatever, dating this person. I don't have an aim. And when you don't have an aim, you shoot everywhere. When you don't have an aim, you shoot everywhere. Learn to gain clarity. Sit down with yourself, journal. Who do you want to be? Where do you want to go? What do you want to see? And gain clarity. Even if you don't know what the route is going to be and what steps to take, know that this is what I want. This is what I want my life to be. And the answers will come to you after that. And 12, get rid of distraction and get into action. For me, I spoke about it, I think, my video before this one. And I talked about how going through an isolation period where everything was being stripped away from me. Friends, jobs, finances, opportunities, dating experiences, all of that. And I was just left with me, myself, and Jesus. And I realized that I didn't have any distraction. So when God was telling me, when I felt led, or for some of you guys, you might not believe in God, but you'd be like, you know what, I had an inkling, there was something in my heart that I felt as if I should do, or something that I should kind of work on. I didn't have a distraction. I wasn't like, when I felt as if I should start YouTube, I couldn't be like, oh yeah, people, you know, I'm going out here and there, or this person doesn't like this about me or doesn't like that about me. I had no distraction. It was just me, myself, and I had to come to the realization that maybe it was just me. Maybe I'm insecure, maybe I'm this, maybe I'm that. Because the distraction had gone. And so I was in a place where I had to choose between continuously give myself more distractions or take action. We have to take action. Eliminate the friends, eliminate the opportunities, eliminate the going out, the drinking, the food, the dating, whatever it is, and hone in. Strip yourself of absolutely everything that you need to strip yourself of to become all that you need to be, because you need to start putting things into action. Because all of this dreaming that you're doing ain't gonna bring you to where you're supposed to do. All of this I wish is never gonna bring you the accomplishment that you need. All of this, like, I have a dream, I wanna be rich, I wanna be wealthy, I wanna be slim, I wanna be healthy. All of that stuff is never gonna be by just talking about it. Eliminate all of this distraction. Stop hanging around with those people. Stop hanging around with those friends. Stop going out to those places. Stop drinking. Stop going to bed late. Whatever it is, and start to do what you said you're going to do. Because all of that talking, all of that wishing, all of that saying that, oh, God's got a plan for me, all of that, like, I wish I could do that, all of those wishing ain't gonna get you to where you're supposed to get to. It is going to require action. And again, imperfect action, yeah? Messy action, just action, continuous action, consistent action. All you need to do is just do what you need to do. Just do it. And that is it. That is the 12 steps that I've been doing that has helped me to gain confidence. And a little bit of a bonus one that I'm going to share with you as well is that for me, I realized that when I wanted to do something, I felt as if I went to other people to gain validation. I wanted them to approve what I wanted to do. And that was anything from losing weight to starting my YouTube, for applying for a job, for not dating that person, whatever it was. I went outside of myself to gain validation and approval. And then I lost confidence because I was reacting to their reaction. I was looking for the answer in how they responded to my inquiry. I realized that that was killing my confidence and that was killing my self-trust. For anybody who wants to build confidence, make your own decisions. It might be a bad decision, make it. It might be unwise, make it. Make it for yourself. You don't need somebody's stamp of approval to do what you need to do, whatever it is. So again, I really hope that you like this video. And if you share below, which one of these steps are you going to implement to build confidence? And again, if you haven't already, why don't you subscribe, like, and share? You subscribe, like, and share, right? And yes, I will see you in the next video. Bye.